just seen you with Teofimo. You know, that's kind of what's popping in your world right now.
Yeah.
Where you felt the need to press him up and about his comments. And but before we get into that, those comments were made on my channel, unfortunately. And why did you decide to go and press him and do all that?
I mean, it kind of just happened, to be honest. I think like all of the headlines that came out was like, yo, Cigar Talk presses T.O. Cigar Talk presses T.O. That's kind of the headline that came out. And I mean, I guess that's how it looked on the, you know, in the interaction. The video is only halfway into the conversation, right? So like, this didn't start off on camera, right? Like, I think people think like, I did this because there's cameras and like, this conversation started off camera, right? Like, it was just me and him there. And it wasn't me pressing him. To be honest, like, I was standing there recording and he said something to me, right? Like, and we noticed each other. He like, yo, what's up? But it was like a what's up, like you know, what's up? Because I'm pretty active on Twitter, man. You know, I'll be on boxing Twitter.
So it was kind of like, yo, what's up? What's up with all that shit you was talking?
Yeah,
kinda
basically.
Like that? I got you. All right.
Yeah, basically he was you know, saying what's up, because I've been pretty vocal on Twitter that I don't like the comments that he's made. You know, I felt like that was, you know, clown stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, I've been vocal about it. So when he said what's up, I'm like, oh, you know what's up. Like that's what I said. Like I feel like I don't like
you standing on it.
Yeah. And then you know, it kind of just turned into like, you know, it was definitely a interesting interaction. But again, like I said, it's like that was where the video part starts was like halfway into our conversation. So more so it was just me expressing how I felt, letting him know my displeasure with how he's been moving. I think he knows what he's been doing, and I feel like, you know, I just needed to tell him that and kind of get that off my chest that, you know, as somebody that has supported you in the past, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't want to go into specifics about what was said, but you know, he knows, and that was really for him. That wasn't for like media or nothing like that. And yeah, it was just kind of one of those things that happened.
Yeah, I definitely want to commend you for addressing him and getting your point across, but also doing it in a professional manner and in a manner where you know where you at. You know what I'm saying? You know that you're at a press conference and there's cameras and all that. So I definitely want to commend you with how you handle that, because, you know, again, when he said those comments, and I kind of froze up and I just moved on because I didn't even know how to respond to it. Yeah. Well, and that's why I had him on the show. And I don't know if you saw the interview where I had with him, where I was kind of like asking him, my man, why are you doing this? Essentially. Yeah. And then I saw him on the Cameron show, and on the Cameron show, he kind of said, you know, as long as you don't use these 4 words, he didn't get specific as to what words those were. You know, you are right to say anything. You could play. He said something like, I hit him at the belt line. Kind of like, I'm getting as close to racism as I can without actually saying. And that's why he was responding to you like, I only called Tank and Bud, you know, monkeys. And that's what they call themselves. Or what do you respond to that?
I mean, I just think it's disingenuous, man. I think Tio knows what he's doing. I don't think he's like a dumb guy. I think he knows what he's doing. And I feel like he's used racism to stir up commotion, right? Like he knows the implications of what calling a black person a monkey and making banana references. I think he understands that. I think he understands that it gets a rise out of people and people don't like it. With regard to Gervonta, obviously, like he uses the ape, right? Specifically as an emoji, like he'll refer to himself in that type of way. But Terence Crawford has never done that. You know what I'm saying? Even at the last press conference that Tio had, I was sitting next to Richardson Hitchens, Africa, everybody call him. I was sitting next to Africa, and you know, Tio made some comments there where he was talking about like, a banana. He mentioned banana again.
Yeah, he said, go get a banana or something.
So it's just, you know, you keep making references to black people as monkeys, bro, and that's, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool, bro. Like you know, and like I said, I just told him, man, I don't like it. And I think you know what you're doing, and it needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I didn't go there because I see, you know, when it happened, like I said, I didn't realize it was going to become this whole thing. Like, I didn't know that. Yeah,
I'm on Broadway Joel show all of a sudden. Like
I didn't know this was going to be like everybody's recording. I seen it when people started like running over recording. I didn't realize like that was kind of
going to cause this commotion.
Right.
Do you think he was the one who sent the watermelon or bananas to Keyshawn Davis?
Actually, no. I mean, obviously, I seen the video where he was laughing and said that.
So that's the only reason why I bring that up. I don't want to say I don't want to throw that jacket on him for no reason. There's a specific reason.
No, he was alluding like he did do it. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't think he did it. I think that he used that opportunity to troll and do what he's kind of been doing. But I just think it's sad, man, because I'm like, yo, you got a lot of talent as a boxer. Yeah. And, you're allowing all of the extra stuff to really overshadow. One is your craft, but two is you have fans. I told him that's one of the things I said. It was yo, dog, I was a fan of you, bro. I actually supported you. I liked you. And now I don't. Arnold Barboza, we hoping that he sets it straight. Arnold Barboza set it straight. But like you said, at the end of the day, man, I'm a professional, because that was the other thing I was getting yo, why ain't you swing on him and da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, bro, this is not the street. Man.
You can't,
not the street,
listen
bro.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't I swing on him? I got 1,000 reasons why I ain't swing on him.
That's what I'm saying.
If you a dumbass that needs explanation, that lets me know I don't need to be talking to you. If you asking me why I didn't swing on him,
that's what I'm saying.
That's and the guy's a professional fighter too.
The thing is, and I've seen a lot of people saying that too. That's a professional fighter. He might have beat Charles. Maybe not. Right? At the end of the day, I'm a fight is different than a boxing match. But again, I didn't come there to fight him. I didn't 100%. I didn't address him to fight him. But as a man, when you stand on things you say and you stand on things that you believe, sometimes things come with that, and I'm willing to. That was a moment where, whatever was going to happen, but that wasn't my intention to do that or cause a stir or try to fight him. It was just me letting them know that I think what you're doing is whack.
Yeah, especially when he was the one who initiated the conversation.